And with that, I think we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Saturday Liminal Space stream. How's it going? Maybe we'll get some people hopping in just a second here. You know how we do it. I'm going to go ahead and do my stuff, being tweeting out the fact that we are live. So give me a minute so I can do that. Hopefully we get some people joining in. Just got to check a couple things, make sure the link is working. Okay, the link's working good. Got the requests up here, got the stream up here. Going good so far. BDXA, how's it going? Got Ludo's new album that they released playing in the background, so shout out to Ludo as always. The Saturday stream is here. Smiley face. A little YouTube link and then tweet that. And then we can go to announcements on Discord. Discord server link in the description. At everyone. Saturday stream and apostrophe shift enter YouTube link at everyone send now. And there we go. How am I? I'm good. Professor Neko, how's it going? Melcat248 McLean, hello. Hello. Hey there, boys. TV Pixel YT. TP, how's it going? Bohemian Artist, hello. If you're wondering, I'm Davern Enderman. I just changed my name. Gotcha. Da Crazy Gamer. What's up? Ed with a gun. Ed, good to have ya. Cinder update, still fat. Oh man, thank goodness I needed to hear that. I needed the Cinder update. Thank you, CRDHDR. Whew. Now we can get the stream going. Sup, Shuki. Sup, Twingo. Hoshino. Rich Diamond. Beefy. Julian Berthold. Good to see you. But, Annie. Hello. Bramento. Cool beans. BDXA, 3K subs, let's go. Yeah, so about that, it says I have 3K subs, but when I actually check the YouTube studio, it keeps like gutting the sub count, and I don't know if I actually have 3K or not, but either way, I don't, it's like whatever, but I just think it's a bit interesting. Super R guy, Paul's Existence, what's up? AT, AP, STP, yup, Melcat. Can't stay, but I just wanted to say hi and have a good day. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by for at least a second. Wilson Ben, good to have you. Let's go ahead and get started, though. Let's see. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Got 402 submissions. So. Phil Snare, how's it going? I'm performing 6 p.m. EST or 3 p.m. PST. Nice. Are you going to do images from the Discord or just from the forum? Just the forum. Unless there's like, somebody is, people are like, oh, please go do this one, multiple people. But, let's do this. Let's start it up. Ah, here we are. Let me go ahead and make that folder. For stream number 4, so we can start downloading stuff into that. And we already have our first image, but it looks like it's downloading as an HTML file, so I'm gonna have to snip it, I think. So give me one moment so we can do that. And just enjoy Ludo's music. This is Muzzle Math, because they love their muzzles. There we are. So this image was sent in by APSTP, who is currently in the stream, to my knowledge. So, what are we thinking about this one? It looks very familiar. Oh man, y'all went crazy in the chat. Do you play Roblox? Yes, I do. Hello, Crazy. How's it going? How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. Thank you for asking. Quality stream, of course. Lalo Lakura, good to have you. Luna Lord, of course. Disover, hi. I watch your videos. Request from the Discord. Request from the link in the description. I made a Liminal Roblox game. Oh, nice. I like the music. Yeah, it's made by Ludo. Yo, everyone. What's up, Paz? Good to have you. Anyway. So I see a lot of liminal space images that have like pink beds for some reason. Don't know if it's like a thing or not. I don't think it is. But I don't. This is. It has the groundwork for liminal space. I feel like. You know, it has like the pink bed, like I said, because it's a pretty popular thing. Or just having like, I guess as TV Pixel YT says, like the grandma room. I always think it's like, what's up, Signbear? Wii Sports, good to have you both. It has the look of one, but it just doesn't have the atmosphere. I feel like it's just not framed properly for it to like make me feel cramped. Maybe it's because the ceiling is really high. High ceilings make a room feel very open. The doorway is blocked, yeah. That does make it look a bit more eerie, Hoshino. But, I don't know. I think that's what it is. I think it's because the ceiling is too high that it just doesn't look very, very closed. What's up, Rose-chan? Rose-chan, excuse me. Beater, sup? Still got people coming in. It's good to have. Good to see ya. The rug looks... No, I'm not reading that one. Great stream timing. I just got back from my parents and I'm desperately in need of something pleasant. Good times with interesting people. Of course. Of course, that's what we're here for. The Saturday stream. It's good to have you. It's good to have everybody here. Everybody that I can recognize anyway. I think we got some new people in the chat as well. Is there a queue? More or less, it's just me looking at the list and just seeing, you know, okay, is this person in the chat? Or how long, like, were they in the chat previously? Because I know sometimes people don't particularly have the time to view the streams while they're live, but they do enjoy watching post. And so I like to do theirs as well, or just go down the list. So it's like, maybe if they are watching the video, they can say, oh, he did mine. Instead of, you know, just doing the most recent ones. The lighting makes me feel like there's some sunlight coming into the room. Only artificial light would make this feel a lot more eerie. Yeah. Definitely, I agree with that. That's true. The lighting in this image does look very strange, in my opinion. It looks dusty. I like the colors. I did an essay on liminal spaces and I got an A-. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, you should do a video on this ARG called David Orak. It's really cool. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll check it out because ARGs are pretty interesting. Would watch the stream but binging your content. I'll join back later if you're still streaming. Thank you. I guess. Like a 1960s hotel room. Yeah. Either the ceiling could be lower or higher. Higher, we can see where it ends. Yeah. That'd be good too. If we just couldn't see the top of the ceiling and it just kept going on infinitely higher, that would make it feel like off. But, you know, because we can see where it is and it's just like generally a higher ceiling, it just doesn't feel very liminal spacey to me, I guess. Also, I sent my image and I'm looking forward to seeing it, of course. Try saying Saturday Shuki stream showing liminal spaces 3 times fast. Saturday Shuki stream showing liminal spaces. Saturday Shuki stream showing liminal spaces. Saturday Shuki stream showing liminal spaces. I don't think I did that right. Let me try it again. Saturday Shuki stream showing liminal spaces. Saturday Shuki stream showing liminal spaces. Saturday Shuki stream showing liminal spaces. I think I said Shatterday. Oh well. Let's move on to the next image after we rate this one. What are we thinking? I'm going to give it a solid 5.5 out of 10. I don't know what this is down here. Like a flare or something. Is there a doomsday cult in the back rooms? Maybe. If you believe hard enough. I don't know, the door's not even fully closed. Something seems off, but not on this one. Show off poser. Thank you. It would definitely be a lot more liminal if it was nighttime, I think. Yeah. 5 out of 10. That's what you're saying, Hoshino. Decrease resolution or quality. Yeah, it is a pretty high quality image. That's true. I noticed that when I first opened it up. And he says 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, the ceiling gives it a best liminality, but looks pretty liminal and familiar. Shuki, I would be back at the back rooms with the world record time of 6 hours and 38 minutes. I thought you couldn't escape the back room. A magic wand? 8.5, actually. 4.3 out of 10. Jojo Bean 0225. Please do David Orak actually. It's really scary. Also, I sent in info on Discord as Taco. Hope you can look into it. Thank you, Jojo Bean 0225 YT, aka Taco on Discord. I appreciate the dono. First dono of today. Gotta give shout outs to Fifth Key and Moon Runes as well for the last stream. I was planning on doing that, but I totally forgot until you reminded me. Thank you, Jojo Bean 0225 YT, also known as Taco on Discord. I'll definitely check that out. This image reminds me of a dream. For me, it's like 8 out of 10. It's not the weirdest thing I've seen, but I don't like it. Oh yeah, I know you were just making jokes crazy. We know that. 6.4 out of 10. Is there an origin story in the backrooms, like who made the backrooms? Not particularly. I think it's just like an internet culture thing. 7 out of 10. 5 out of 10. 5.5. 5 out of 10. Be sure this profession photo, so it's not liminal as it could be. Yeah, I agree. I think it is like a just professionally done. They're just trying to do it like for like the hotel or whatever this is. But let's go ahead and move on. Thank you again, Jojo Bean 0225 YT, also known as Taco on Discord. I'm gonna keep saying that because it's fun. But let's go ahead and move on. It's kind of a process for me to get the next image because I have to go to the spreadsheet, mark off like green to know that I've done it, and then look for a new one. Swagzilla, and then it just says abandoned park. So I don't think they actually submitted an image, which is kind of sad. Not mine. Used for half the stream. And then half the time the images don't actually work either. I keep dipping and undipping. Sorry. It's okay. Nope. Okay. Let's try. Ooh, Ed. Oh, we already did that one. It was the one of the underground Toys R Us. Surprised I remembered that. Okay, interesting. Not what we normally do. Or it's just unique, I guess you'd say. So this one was sent in by somebody whose name on the thing was just Deepcore. And I don't ever recall seeing their name in chat, so I don't know if they're just saying that if they didn't put a name and rather this is just what they called this image. But if you sent in Deepcore, here we go. Don't know how I feel about this one either, to be personally honest. Because this is kind of... What is this? The cartoon star in the sky? It's not even like ominous looking. Rowdy Underground Toys R Us. What? Yeah, it was one we looked at in one of the other streams. It's a classic liminal space image. Can I send in a request now? Send in a request whenever you'd like. Okay, the star ruins it. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Seems like an indie horror movie. I can see that. Some make me cry, but some don't. This is halfway there. It looks like something in the background. Looks like the start of a fence or something. If it was gone, then it would be better, but the other one, I like how it would look infinite. This is weird core mostly. Yeah, but the only thing that makes it weird core, because besides like we could call it weird core, but I don't see that because the only thing making it weird core is this star, and you take the star to the image, and the image is just a normal image. You know, I don't really see any liminal aspects to it, especially because, you know, it's an outside image, which they're tricky to do. It's like for example, this right here is a good example of an outdoor liminal space image, or like a dream core weird core kind of image, because you have such a beautiful sunset, and you have this thing right here which just does not look normal. And if you compare that image to this one, you have a black sky which leaves nothing to anything, and then this is the most thing that you're drawn into, but because it doesn't look good objectively, it just looks like a cartoon star. You know, it could have been anything. It just doesn't really work, in my opinion anyway. And even without the star, again, this image doesn't really leave anything. You know, it's just a generic scary road image. And I don't mean to be rude if someone took this and made this, because, you know, first of all, I guess in other parts of the world, you drive on the left side of the road, but as an American, seeing this on the left side is it's a bit interesting. It doesn't make it any more or less scary, but it's just an observation. But I don't know. What are we thinking about it? This country road, I swear I've been on before. I see a liminality aspect to it when I have a certain moment or feeling of mind. And yeah, I get that too. If I were there in the moment, if I was actually on that road and I saw that star, yeah, I would be freaked out. I'd think it was like terrifying and scary. But as an image that I can kind of get into, I don't know. Not for me. I'd say this is probably a solid 4.5, 4.5. It's nice, but not really liminal. Exactly. Dark roads can't freak me out anymore. Too many midnight drives. If the headlights were dimmer, it'd be a lot better. The star is weird, though. Exactly. Because I go on a lot of nighttime drives, too. And so this is not really anything, like, spooky to me. Especially, and if you're listening, CRDHDR, the Clifton Road. I sent you mine on the server image channel. I would send it an image, but I don't feel like it. That's okay, AstroCat. 8 out of 10, I kind of like it. Yeah, no. If you like this image, more power to you. This is a good image objectively, I'm sure. I mean, it's just not for me personally. Not for me. 8 out of 10, yeah. 4 out of 10, 5.2 out of 10, 5.3 out of 10. Can I send in a liminal space image? Please do. There's a link in the description to submit a form. 7.5. Not really liminal, but I think it's a cool image because the star. Probs, 6 out of 10. Didn't notice the star? You didn't notice the giant star? Okay, Ed. No, I'm kidding. 3 out of 10. The star, I will admit, is weird. Seems something like somebody's walking with a flashlight rather than driving. Yeah, that's a pretty strong flashlight, though, but I get what you're saying. Hello, it's my first time being live. Hey, Nancy, how's it going? I see you commenting very often on the vids. Appreciate that. 7 out of 10. It's a good creepy image, not a good liminal image. 6 out of 10, 4 out of 10, and 2 out of 10. What's up, Red Keanu? How's it going? How to send a photo? There's a link in the description. You just have to upload it to a third-party website in which it can generate a link. So like Instagram, Reddit, Flickr, Imgur, Pinterest, anything like that, or any other janky website you might want to use if you don't want to make an account on any of those things. 5.5, 0 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Same notice to start for like 30 seconds. It's the first thing I noticed. Let's go ahead and move on. So thank you, Deep Core, for this image. Appreciate it. Oh, broke reality there for a second. Man, the bass in this song. Let's see. Ren. I think they just joined. To be honest, so we can do that one. Ah, here we go. Kind of on the same track, or not track, but like Similar concept image. And set as background and open it up. Okay, so it's another road image, and I don't want to be negative for a third time in regards to liminality. So I will say I do like this one. What's up, Cyrus? How's it going? Yeah, it's fun that you sent that in. See, the difference between this image and this one, it's like I said with the other one, it's the sky is not completely black, so it actually, you know, it's something prettier to look at. And I know that's like weird to say, but you know, there are liminal space images that can be pretty. But you know, it's like colorful sky, and then you have this nice deep blue sky, and again, it's something more than just the black. And I feel like the black could work if there just wasn't this. If it was just something else, it's just too cartoony. But that's not the point. We're not talking about this image. We're talking about this one. And you know, it's the colors, because color is a big thing that plays into liminal space imagery. So that's just why I think it works compared to the other one. Because I know people might say, well, but it's so similar, but there's these small aspects that make the image, and this is part of it. Yeah, exactly. It's what Lolo says. The sky is beautiful. It's very aesthetically pleasing, exactly. And you can tell it's not with a car, since the street lights are not the only light source. Yeah, that's true. Road core. Oh yeah, that was yours, Rose-chan. Dang, this is really familiar. It does feel really familiar, at least to me. But yeah, I like the star, like the natural star. It does give something. Otherwise, you know, we wouldn't even... The star being there is something where it could not be there and we would never know, but it being there adds to it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I wouldn't exactly call this one liminal either, but I didn't want to be negative again, because I felt like I was just kind of ragging on those past two images. So I thought, well, we can at least talk about the aesthetics of the image and whatnot. It feels a lot more calming. It feels like a road to slow down on after driving through previous image. Definitely. It's interesting because oftentimes how low quality image is good for liminal spaces, but this time the camera quality taking in the sky colors actually helps. I think the thing that stands out most likely is the sky. Yeah, I agree. Agree with that. Add CRD HDR. I also think the street light stands out. 8 out of 10. Oh, hey, I sent this one. Oh, this was... Oh, I guess so, yeah. I saw Ren, and I was like, yeah, let me do that one. Creature feet? Nope. I'm gonna move on. Don't even bring that one up, crazy. I'd rather... Ah, okay, and he just dropped it. Okay, whatever. How much have I missed? 23 minutes. Cyrus Sea Monster, I just sent one in. Oh, cool. Nah, I wouldn't say this is a creature feature though, because I don't know. I feel like the lighting, it's too bright. It's too bright of an image. There's not enough darkness, unless you would hide the thing here or here. But I don't think that would really work visually, because there's so much going on in this area that having a thing, maybe over here, but definitely not here. 9 out of 10, love the sky. 7, 9 out of 10. Drunk nights be like. I just sent one in as well. How long do these usually go on for? 2 hours. I just joined. What is happening currently? We're just having a good time talking about some liminal space imagery, dream core, weird core. No cores involving human body parts on the lower half of the body, if you know what I'm saying. Make that sound a lot worse than it actually is. But let's go ahead and move on after we get these ratings thrown in. I see people already sending a couple. People seem to like this image. I see a 9.5 from Annie. 8.5, 8. Yeah, 8.5 out of 10. It's a little typo. 8 out of 10. Okay, 7 out of 10. 6.5. I would give this one probably another 5.5, because again, it's not a very liminal image, but I didn't want to be negative for a third time. you know, we vibing. We are vibing, Electric. Stroke. We don't talk about that. What's the best site to send from? Anything. Honestly, you could just look up, like, image to link or just, like, quick image uploader and use that. You know, you don't have to make, like, a Pinterest account or whatever. But if you want to actively submit photos and have, like, a liminal space collection of some kind, then definitely, you know, make a social media account, you know, like on a Tumblr or something, or anything where you can store images and you can have your own little virtual collection. I always, you know, encourage that. I think you can send in images on Discord if you just send the image on Discord, and then you can do open original, put the link in, and then I can click on that. I think you can do that, but I'm not 100% sure. 6 out of 10, I'll say my image I recommended as a Roblox one. Okay, cool. 7.8 out of 10, 7, 8 out of 10, 7, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10. A lot of 7s. -2 out of 10. It's drunk out of 10. What's up, Lane? Good to have you. I had to go AFK for a while. That's okay, Astro. Don't drink and drive is what this photo screams. A lot of you are getting drunk vibes from this. I don't know how you could, but okay. I sent an image on the image channel. Nighttime spaces are so otherworldly. Definitely. 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 But let's go ahead and move on. So thank you, Hoshino, for sending that one in. Ooh, let's do this one. Ah, a classic. I'm sure it's great hearing me say this and then you just not saying anything, but it's fine. Alright, so here we are with a classic one. This was sent in by Nancy, who's in the stream, or that at least they said they were for a minute. I guarantee at least 2 people have seen this image before. Crazy said, I actually sent one in via Tumblr, hope it works. Oh, cool. I definitely have to check that out. 8 out of 10, 9.6, 6 out of 10. That's, one question, are you going to do another editing liminal space stream? Yeah, I'm going to do that next Saturday, so we'll alternate. So we'll do the editing stream, and then we'll do this one. So next stream will be an editing stream again, and then after that we'll go back to this. Just kind of go back and forth, keep it going. Probably try to keep it at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. I don't know what time it is for everybody else. I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know what the best time to stream would be for everybody, because I know I have such a wide audience all around the world, and I think 12 p.m. is a good time because it's like, I know for the Eastern Standard people it's midday, and then for the West Coast people it's a couple hours earlier. Or sorry, yeah, West Coast, I think. Did I say that right? Yeah, West Coast. And then for the people in Europe and things like that, I think it's like maybe I don't know. Is it in the morning or is it at the night? I feel like it's night. But let me get back to this image and not tangent on the streams. 12:30 a.m. Man, that's really late. 17:30. That's 5:30 p.m. 9:30 a.m. 18:29, which would be 6:30. It was like a strange nightmare. The color. My brain turned off when I saw that word. Despiction? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. My vocabulary is not strong enough. My favorite gas station image is the Hell gas station. I don't know what that means. I think I know what you're talking about, actually. The one where it's all red. It's 12:30 a.m. This is a great because it's early evening for me, and that's usually when I am home. Oh, good. 11:30 a.m. here in Mexico. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Hello, Mexico. 12:30 p.m., 12:30 p.m., 6 p.m. here in Poland. Southeast Asia gang. Awesome. It's so cool. It's so cool to have people from different places. 12:31 here in Florida, of course. The music got really intense. The music is, yeah, this is, Minecraft mod OST Yabumble, which I've heard this one before many, many times. I don't know why it's thrown in onto this album, but, you know, I like it. Everyone tell your time on country. Whenever I see the mall or pool or park liminal space image, I get sad. Oh, why don't we actually talk about the image? I feel like I just keep going off on these tangents, but it's fun. I love interacting with everybody. So right off the bat, this image is really cool and works very well as a liminal space image because it has such a it borders on the line of being a real image and being digital, because if you looked at it from a quick glance, I feel like if I just looked at it for a second and looked away, my brain would just fill it in and say, oh, this was just a digital image. But I'm pretty confident that this is actually a real image taken, because I don't see any apparent things where it could have been art. You know, this all looks like it's just a photography. But that's cool, you know? And, you know, the colors are beautiful. I was just talking about in the last image how liminal space images can be beautiful. Well, here's an example. Look at this like angelic blue lighting contrasting the orange in the background, and it just, I don't know. You ever play Portal? You know how you have the blue and orange, and those are two colors that contrast. And so it just makes me think of that. I really like the picture. You can really feel the light pollution. Yeah, exactly. Light pollution, you can't see any of the stars in the sky because of how many bright lights there are, and it's just a foggy, rainy night. And how many people can relate to seeing an image like this in real life, where, you know, it might be a foggy day on the road, you're low on gas, you have to pull over, but it's cold out because it's winter, at least cold winter where I am, and, you know, you don't want to get out of the car and fill up the gas because of how cold and rainy and foggy it is, but you do, and, you know, you're by yourself, and it's very off-putting and scary, almost. So I would give this one a solid 9 out of 10. 9.5, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Classic liminal, great lighting, very otherworldly feeling, amazing colors. I love the LEDs in the gas station. I love the isolation. Honestly, 9.5 out of 10. It doesn't get any more liminal than this. I'm studying on liminal spaces and why I get sad. Fair enough. Gas stations at night are always strange for me. They're just strange in general. Gas stations are strange in general. This place feels really quiet, yeah? Anyone think that this would make a very interesting backrooms level? 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Hello, just got in liminal spaces and watching your video, so I wanted to hop into the stream. Thank you, BPAR. Appreciate it. Thanks for getting into the vids. It is safer in the blue area. Yeah. Like a little zone. You can't stay in the orange, you gotta be in the blue. 7 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 8.3, 9.9, 100 out of 10, so no back rooms. My parents once had a flat tire at night. We had to be out on the side of the road at night. Talk about creepy. Oh, definitely. Especially when you're the only car on the road and, you know, you have to do something like that, and every car that goes by, it's just tense. When you're by yourself like that, you see the light all the way off in the distance as it just comes closer to you. You don't know how far away it is. You don't know what their intentions might be. They could just be going, you know, wherever because it's a car, but also you're by yourself at night, and why would somebody be driving this late? It's your brain wanders to the most scariest things, I feel like. At least mine does. Partly due to my anxiety, but still, I mean, you know, I obviously know that, like, it's fine, but the brain is weird. Maybe that's why we like looking at liminal space images, because it piques some of that anxiety in us, or it brings it out on a fundamental level, because we're just looking at art. And, you know, just how it is. Human nature. Here's a question. If you had to be in a backrooms level, what level would you be in? I don't really know many backrooms levels, to be completely honest. The end, because I made a video on it, I guess. 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Paranoia, anxiety, gang. Really like your editing style in your videos. Thank you, Portal Dash. Appreciate it. Hey, I think I'm gonna sleep. Nice stream, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for hopping in for a little bit. Nancy says 11 out of 10. let's go ahead and move on. Personal feelings aside, in regards to everything. And then we'll do this one right here. Oh, I've seen this image before. So this image was sent in by Rowdy, who I believe is in the chat. I'm like pretty positive. They've been pretty active. And they sent in a Reddit link as well, so I'm going to drop that in the chat if you want to check it out. The post has been archived, however, because it's 7 months old, so I don't think you can like it or comment it. But if you want to like download the image yourself or whatever, I guess you can. So let me just go throw that in. And allow me to set it as the background, open it up, and we, as a collective community, can discuss it. So thank you, Rowdy, for sending this one in. I think this is one of the first liminal space images we're looking at where there's nothing we can really point out and be like, I know that. Or rather, it's just all stream. No, actually, that's not true. One of the streams, let me find it. It was like a Gmod map. It was this image. This was an image that like we couldn't really say anything, and it had to break it down just on how it was. But yeah, what are we looking at here? Some type of cave. Kind of off topic, but since we're talking about creepy stuff, what's your favorite horror movie if you like them? Oh man, Nancy, I tell ya, I try to watch horror movies to get scared, but I have not had a horror movie actually scare me. Maybe when I was 8 years old, the horror movie that scared me most was Poltergeist. That's the one about the possessed house, right? But I was 8 years old, so of course it was gonna scare me. Amityville Horror, that also kind of... No, that one didn't really freak me out much. I like The Shining a lot, but I wouldn't say I like it because it's scary. I just liked it because I think it's very well directed. But I mean, I don't know, I've seen, you know, slasher films like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween. I've seen some very obscure slasher films because one of my old buddies, he was really into it, really into those type of movies. And I have another friend who's really into, like, you know, Dead by Daylight, if y'all know that game. But those aren't really horror movies, technically. They're like slasher films, I guess you'd say. I saw The Conjuring. It didn't really faze me. I saw all the Pennywise movies, the original 1990s and the remakes. I did not see part 2, but I did see part 1 of the remake, the 2017 version. That didn't really scare me. I don't know. I'd love to see a horror movie that like... I feel like I'm more freaked out by psychological horror and things that make you think rather than straight up scary, you know, jump scares and things like that. You know, let's be honest. I'm sure a majority of people in this stream know what Five Nights at Freddy's is. And I feel like that really desensitized a lot of people to jump scares. I was already pretty desensitized to jump scares as somebody who loves horror content, and I would just watch a lot of it, you know, on YouTube and things like that, but I don't know. I've never really been scared by any Hollywood horror movies, if I'm being completely honest. But let's get to this image. Here's a very hard question. Would you rather be in level 9? I don't know. I don't know what the backrooms levels are. Paranormal Activity? It was a good movie. It didn't scare me, though. They made, like, a bunch, and I didn't see any of the others, but I saw the first one. It was pretty, groundbreaking. Do you like Silent Hill, the games? I know about them. I know about PT. I've watched gameplay of that many times. I had a friend who played through it, and I watched them. But haven't played any of them. But maybe we can maybe I can play some horror games on the Twitch streams. Y'all can see me scream. I like Amnesia, if y'all know what Amnesia is. All right, Melcat, thanks for checking the stream out for a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. My crush likes Dead by Daylight. Also, we're both into horror movies, but I like psychological stuff while he's more into slashers. Right. Psychological horror is just better. Yeah, I just feel like it is. What's Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't know. I think it's a game about, like, clowns or something? I don't know. Have you seen The Society? I have not. I know what this is. Wilson Ben, lay it on us. I've been so off topic talking about horror movies and video games. What is this image? It's obviously a cave. We're gonna go for a swim. I'm gonna go for a swim in the crystal cave of liminality, which I don't know. It doesn't. Maybe it's because I have it as like. Maybe if I do it like that. No, I mean. It looks like a mouth of a white-colored crystals and the shape of the cave. No, I mean, yeah. I mean, it kind of does look like a mouth. Amnesia Machine for Pigs, the original. There's a strange green shimmer. I think, yeah, no, I see that. Like here, 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 here. This seems really edited. Maybe the pink tones. If anyone would say they swim in it, they're a psychopath. Hey, for all we know, these crystals could be super soft and they only look very sharp. But no, I think you're right. If anyone was willing to actually want to swim in that water, I think they'd probably have something wrong with them, because I feel like anybody can look at that and just be like, yeah, I'm not touching that. Might get poked, but that's fine. We swim. No, I don't think so. What's up, Scooter? Ah, yeah, it is a cave for sure. I can't really, there's nothing I can really explain about this image besides, like, the fact that, you know, it's more open here and it's more up close here. And I guess seeing these really close and then seeing how many there are here does make it more ominous. But I can't really break it down otherwise. I'd probably say this image, if I had to rate it, 6.5, 7 out of 10. Looks like toxic water. Yummy Crystals has a nice crunch. Why? It looks a lot like Rose Quartz Cave. It probably is a Rose Quartz Cave. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these ratings. 7 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Imagine dropping a Nokia into the crystals. Like a camera? 6.8 out of 10, 7.5. What's up, Red Roses? Good to have you. 6 out of 10, 5.5 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Shuki, random question. Do you know LudoCrypt? I know of him. I have not talked to him personally. He's very supportive on the videos, though, so I appreciate that a lot. And he makes some good videos as well, because I've checked out his stuff. But no, we've never personally talked or anything. 7 out of 10 Liminal, 10 out of 10 Swim. I don't know why you'd want to swim in there, crazy. 6, I don't think it's very familiar because I would never see something like this. Yeah, that's the good point. I'll give anyone 10K for body slamming it. I'll do it. 10K? What's the worst that could happen? 6 out of 10, 5 out of 10. Thanks for doing mine. Of course. 4.20 out of 10. 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10. Looks like a lush rose quartz cave. Yep. 4 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Wouldn't swim or eat it. Thank you for not swimming or eating it, because other people in the chat want to for some reason. Looks like mouth water. I don't even want to know what that is. This picture makes me feel really uneasy. Yeah. Definitely. I want to swim in there. I don't know what's up with you people. Honestly, I'd want to swim in there too. Why? Why do you want to swim in it? You're gonna, like, puncture a lung. Let me get a better question. Would you rather spend a day in the Rainbow Playhouse or spend a day at the Academy? Oh, I'd want to spend a day in the Rainbow Funhouse. That'd be awesome. Are you kidding me? I can already be in a school. Just go to a school and chill out there. But the Rainbow Funhouse? Heck yeah. Those crystals look like Kool-Aid. What aspect of this makes you think Kool-Aid? Anyway, let's move on. Oh, here's a unique looking one. So this one was sent in by Yuhu2000. I've never even recognized that name. I don't know if they're in the chat, but they sent in this nice image. What are we thinking? Completely switching up the vibe here, going from a nice bright pink to a kind of a greenish gray. But this image is fantastic in my opinion. I love how all the way at the end, you can't really tell what, you know, this entire thing is. First of all, it seems to be like a theater of some kind. And if that's the case, I would like to say whoever designed this theater, you need to go to like design school, I feel like, or something, because why is it so, why anybody who sits back here is just gonna be like, there's not even like jumbo screens or anything. But anyway, I like this image. It seems to be an abandoned photo, and abandoned imagery and liminal space imagery is two separate things, but they're not mutually exclusive, and I think that this one works great as an abandoned liminal space photo. It would be scary if you were to be chased in that image. Yeah, that would be scary because of how narrow it is. Twingo, what's up? It's unsettling how thin and long the room is. You were in the stream earlier. I don't know why I said what's up. Could you review my image after that? You 2000. I've got a birthday to go to soon. Okay, yeah. Enderman, right? TV Pixel YT? Or Draven Enderman. I feel like it looks like an abandoned church. Even at that, I don't like this. The design is so strange. It makes me very uncomfortable. I would not want to sit on any of these chairs because it's so close to the wall. Oh man, it's just, yeah, it's so narrow. And not knowing like what this is just makes it all the more ominous. Looks like a canine, like a creature at the end. That's scary. I'm gonna watch The Incredibles 3 here. Okay. Backrooms of 2090. It gives me the video that someone is watching me. Like something is watching me through the screen, or the movie is being watched. So you're saying like somebody's watching you through this image? It's pretty terrifying thought. You run down the aisle until you have to jump through the screen. I like that there's not a lot of color. Yeah, there is not a lot of color. That's true. You only have like the copper orange, copper green too, really. Gray walls, white ceiling. Looking like a test lab from Portal 2. Just with just this. Get the chairs out of here, you know. I'm new here, but not to liminal space. I find it kind of comforting. Just imagine living in a multiple liminal space with a connected path that's never ending. That's what I like to think about. You know, I have interest in connecting liminal space images, which, if you notice throughout the streams, you might see that we do that every once in a while. Dust in your lungs and nose and throat. Definitely. Looks submerged. Oh, that's true. It does look submerged. I can imagine this taking place in like a boat or something, like an underwater boat. I appreciate the paper on the floor. What about the paper on the floor do you appreciate? Because that's such a, like, in the image itself, it just adds to it, you think? Copper is a vintage color. Certainly. I feel like this would freak me out. Claustrophobic people. Yeah, that's the main thing. It's like, I'm not even claustrophobic, but wow, this image makes me feel cramped. But let's go ahead and put the ratings in for this one. Cool to look at, would not want to be here. Wait, how do you submit photos? There's a link in the description. I hate dust. Is it a I hate everything reference? Personally, I'm a big fan of Gmod, and I deleted GM Big City within 10 minutes of downloading it. You didn't like GM Big City? That's like the main map I'm always playing on, I feel like. I like the paper, it looks crunchy. Ah, okay, so you don't like the aspect of how it adds any, you know, visual substance to the image. You specifically like it just because it looks crunchy to you. Gotcha. 9 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8.5, 8, 9, 4 out of 10, sort of gives me a headache, 10 out of 10, 8 out of 10, not enough paper, okay. 8 out of 10, 11 out of 10, the paper on the floor is what is actually the ceiling tiles. Ah, that makes more sense. 8.5, 9 out of 10, 6.5, 9.2, 4 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 8.3, 4 out of 10, 8.5. Where are the lights in this image? The lights are here and here. And here, but where the actual light's illuminating from, I couldn't tell you, and that's honestly pretty terrifying. This reminds me of a lecture hall at a college I went to with the floors were sticky painted concrete and the seats were full of dust and hair and weird stuff. It's like kind of a grimy college. 2 out of 10 underwater. 10 million out of 10 for dust. Do people here like eating crunchy things? I don't know. You're gonna have to ask them yourself. GM City has NYC Twin Towers. Yeah. Or it just has 2 giant towers. I wouldn't say that specifically it's the World Trade Center. 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10. Hey Shuki, have you tried playing Dream World? It's a very strange game. It is a sort of weird core dream core, but I'm getting off topic now. No, I haven't heard of that, but it sounds interesting. Bill Nye coming in with an 8 out of 10. So GM Big City, more like GM New York City. 10 out of 10 from the creature. And 9.9 out of 10, 10 out of 10. I'd probably give this one a solid 7. Unless I already rated it, which I might have. But yeah. Go ahead and move on here. So this one was sent in by Draven, who changed their name, but they're in the chat. Don't really know what I'm looking at, if I'm being completely honest. Maybe you all can give me some assistance. Okay, it's a bit easier to see now that it's smaller. But I think this is in Roblox. If I'm being, oh my goodness, we're at 86 viewers. That's crazy. Good to have y'all. Don't know where y'all came from, but let's go ahead and look at this next image. I believe it's in Roblox. I think they mentioned that. If not, it just looks like it is. But I can't really tell what's going on. It's a little too dark for my taste, I feel like. But does anybody else get any feelings from this image? I feel like it's for me it's just too dark. I don't know. I can't analyze anything. I can't look at anything and really say this makes me feel feelings. You can turn up the contrast in the image if you want. Darker version of the back rooms. Is there edit and create? Edit. Adjustments. Let's turn up the brightness. Okay, so it looks like it's a school hallway almost. 85 viewers, yeah. Drop down a little bit, that's okay. Could be a little brighter. Yeah, I agree. I just think it's a bit too dark, to be completely honest. I don't mean to be rude. But I mean, you all seem to enjoy it. That's good. I see some people saying some high rankings. 7 out of 10. That's pretty solid. I just really can't make anything out. Like, this is the default image, and like this is with brightness turned up all the way. But I don't know. I don't know. What are we thinking rating wise? Oh man, this music. Oh no, I just opened Steam again. 6 out of 10, 6.5. School. -2 out of 10. Damn. 8 out of 10. This is somehow not scary, not sure why. That's what Tariq Random says. 5 out of 10. 6 out of 10 for the brighter version. A 6 out of 10 gives me an uneasy feeling. With the brightness up, I'd give it a 7 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Looks like a doctor's office more than a school to me. 6 out of 10. 2 out of 10. 4.5 out of 10. 999 out of 10. Super duper nostalgic. 9.9 out of 10. 4 out of 10. Maybe it's a toilet reactor. I don't know what that means. 3 out of 10. Brighter is better. 5.3 out of 10. 1 out of 10. 7 out of 10. And my cat is now on my lap. Okay. Creative name. Did you change your profile picture midstream? Maybe I'm just seeing that. 2 out of 10. Too dark. Kind of like it. The feeling when you're scared of the dark, that's the feeling, and 7 out of 10. I guess that's a big thing, is like if you have a fear of the unknown or the darkness is your fear, this image is good. But I don't know, for me it's just kind of like, what am I looking at here, you know? The more liminal space images I look at, the more critical I become, and that's why, you know, maybe this stream, it seems like I'm being a lot more harsher, but I'm looking at the images with a lot, you know, more critical of a lens, and I want to be honest with what I say. So, but let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So thank you, Draven, for sending that one in. Appreciate it. If you didn't catch it on the stream, hopefully you can watch the archive back and you'll see that we looked at your image together. Professor Neko, how's it going? Go ahead, and your name popped up to me on the list, so we'll go ahead and look at an image you submitted in. So this one was sent in by Professor Neko, who recently was in the chat. Don't know if they still are now. Hey, Midnight, how's it going? Good to have you. Switching it up a little bit. Getting a big variety here with the images we're looking at, because now I don't know what I'm looking at all. It's like bathroom dream core. Bathroom pool dream core. Pool bathroom core. This is such a strange image. Anybody who just is going to join the stream now is just going to be so confused. I don't even know where to start. Okay, first of all, it looks straight out of a Dr. Seuss book. This is like the ultimate liminal space image right here. Not liminal space, but like, you got the bathroom, the pool bathroom aesthetic. You got the dream core aesthetic. You got the Dr. Seuss architecture, so you got a little bit of Seuss core there. It's good. It's a good image. Like, it's almost too good, you know, because it's like I don't really know what to look at or where to start. I could feel like I could break this image down for like 20 minutes. 10 out of 10. It's actually giving me the liminal vibe. You know, ironically, maybe I just can't look at liminal space images anymore. Or maybe it's just the past ones we have been looking at, I wasn't able to actually see any liminal aspects to it, but I feel like this is so, like, wacky and uncomfortable that it almost makes it not liminal. Because there's so much happening, which is it's not a bad thing. But like, wow, I see you all in the chat, you know, this image is clearly hitting ya, because I just keep seeing people putting 10 out of 10, 1,000 out of 10, another 10 out of 10. What does this say? Imagine wandering through an endless labyrinth of tired walls, the whole place is filled with water. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Yeah, like 9 out of 10. This image is something else. But let's actually like break it down a little bit here. So the wall goes up here, curls, and then comes down, and then we have a shelf here which is kind of jetted outwards, which aligns with some piping. Looks like a little statues here and here. I don't know what this mirror, I think it's a mirror. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's a mirror, which means the person who took this image, which I don't know if this image is a real image or not. I hope it's not a real image, because the structure of this image is really messing with me, and the more I look at it, the more I get confused. But I mean, like, there's a ceiling fan and flowers, and there's just so many real elements that makes me believe that this image is real, but it's so confusing. Just the depth of it and the lighting, because if you look up here, this is a completely different shade to this, meaning that there's an even more, you know, I could reach my hand up in here, if that makes sense. back behind this, because there's clearly a gap between here and here. You can tell with the tiling, and here it curves downwards, and there's little cabinets, and here it's curved, and here and here and here, and meaning there's a back wall here, and then like this part, and it's just, again, I'd love to see like a 3D model of this, you know, because as a 2D image, it's just so warping. But let's see what y'all are saying. It's a cool image, not liminal for me, 4 out of 10. It looks edited due to the mirror looking more darker. 1 out of 10, not liminal. 8 out of 10, I've never been here, but I want to go there. Looks like something that you would find in a chocolate factory, 10 out of 10. 4.5 out of 10. 69 for 20 out of 10. Big 11 out of 10. Negative 1 out of 10 because it looks like it has too much, 7 out of 10. I think it's not liminal, but much more backrooms aesthetic. Yeah. I'm gonna go see you guys. Thanks, Ed, for hopping by. I think I recognize this one from a dream. What's up, Monochrome? Good to have you. Wouldn't whoever took the photo be visible in the mirror? That's what I'm thinking, right? And the reason that, and I'm like, they would be visible in the mirror, and the only reason I'm saying it is a mirror and not something else or just a photo thing edited in is because of the flower right here and the reflection. Curved core. But the outside wants to direct your eye back to the middle. Yeah. You know what's interesting is this is very, you know, drawing, but I'm still just overtaken by this because of just how it's like curved here and then just stretches up to here and goes, I don't know. This entire part is just what's really getting me, you know, even though this is clearly the part of the image that's supposed to be most entrancing. 7 out of 10, seizure bathroom. Good way of putting it. Looks like an album cover to me for some odd reason. Yeah. It does look like an album cover. That's true. Maybe the space's ceiling would be connected to another liminal space. The one that slide goes down into the floor. Oh yeah! I know the exact image you're talking about. And I'm gonna pull it up. Or not. Where is it? I have it here somewhere. Here it is. But yes. Interesting image. Is it just me or does the ceiling fan seem out of place? It does. Most certainly. So thank you, Professor Neko, for sending that one in. Okay. Another variety image here, switching it up a little bit. This one was sent in by Tama, and it looks like it was sent in today at 12:30. So maybe they're still here, maybe they're not, I don't know. But thank you, Tama. My cat is like adjusting on my lap again. There we go. Yeah, this is I'm getting very classic liminal from this. I can't tell if it's an office or a parking garage, and offices are a good liminal space setting, and parking garages are also liminal space setting. So double. No, it's not a parking garage though. That's an obvious thing you can tell just from looking at it. But at a quick glance, it definitely looks like a parking garage to me. But this is a backrooms image as well. I feel like this could be a level of the backrooms or whatever. As somebody who doesn't know that much about the backrooms, but this image feels like I feel like it could be a level, right? All the backrooms enthusiasts in the chat. Is this a backrooms level? Could this be a backrooms level? Also, why haven't we seen any malls yet? I need my dead mall supremacist to come out. Where's Cookie at? Where's Cat with no fur on his legs? Ethan Schuel, the lights are in the back, but it's still dark. Yeah. Oh, you're right. What the heck? The lights are on. That's something that can make it feel liminal. It's just the unnatural aspects. Abandoned store. Yeah, this one is classy. 8 out of 10. It's from the Smile Room, I think. Okay, so is this actually a backrooms image? I wouldn't know. Looks like my dad's office. It definitely looks like an office building. Or an abandoned store of some kind. It's creepy how there's no cars and it seems to be infinite. Well, I think we've already established that. I don't believe this is a parking garage, but yes. At quick glance, if one were to think it's a parking garage, the no car aspect would definitely be something. 9 out of 10. Okay, I gotta go. See you people later. Thanks for hopping in, Sophia. Catching it for a little bit. It is a backrooms level, but I don't know which one. Interesting. Waiting for more children museum supremacy. And then a heart, but it's crossed over. Thank you. I can show plenty of play places, but I think the children's museum was a pretty one-off thing, if I'm being completely honest. Unless there's more children's museums that I'm just unaware of, because I don't go out of my time to research children's museums. The Smile Room is Trevor Henderson. I know what that is, I think. I think I've seen images of that. 8 out of 10, I guess. It's pretty good / scary. Looks like an infinite parking. Yeah. You are a kid in a hospital at 7 a.m. That's what Monochrome says. 12 out of 10. Alright, so rating-wise, I have to go, but I might come back later. Stream's still going. Of course, thanks for staying for a little bit, Annie. Appreciate it. Looks like an empty Chuck E. Cheese. Ah, man. Do Chuck E. Cheese, they don't really have low ceilings like that, do they? This is the parking lot to the back rooms. Not bathroom, excuse me. Would you rather be here or in the Absol Maze? Well, I think just being in the Absol Maze is something that, first of all, oh my goodness, I'm in the Windows 98 operating system. But I think I definitely want to be here because I wouldn't want to be trapped in an operating system. But Absol Maze would be a lot more interesting and cool to be trapped in. But this would be a lot more scarier. 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. The pillars look so fragile, like the ceiling can collapse at any time. Certainly. Did I rate this one already? I'd probably rate it a 6 out of 10. Just looking at it. Classic Liminal. Nothing really special to it. Backrooms image. Good overall. So I think 6 is a pretty good rating. Can I send an image made by myself? Please do. The kitten boy. Please do. I know it's a broken heart, Rose-chan. That's why I responded in such a manner. What's up, Polish guy? Maybe an abandoned building? Yeah, no. It's definitely an abandoned store of some kind or a building. 7 out of 10. Six out of 10. Yeah, same as me. My cat is now biting my finger. It's painful, I won't lie. Why do you bite me and then remain to sit on my lap? Like, if you're gonna bite me and be rude, go away. I'm just kidding, guys. I love her. Classic Liminal. 8 out of 10. Art. Most certainly. Let's go ahead and move on. Bill Nye, you somehow submitted an image through Spotify. So, just for that, I think I'm gonna have to look at it. I will say, this is an image I've covered in a video. So, probably just gonna hear the same thoughts as that. In fact, I have a higher quality resolution for this image. But this is from the Dead Mall video. I actually have the name of this mall as well. Images. Oh, and it's all numbered very strangely. There we are. So, I don't actually have the name of the mall off the top of my head. But if you really want to know more information about this mall, see the Dead Mall video. But what are we looking at here? It's a good classic liminal space image. I've already mentioned in the video, despite the amount of space, We only have a couple colors, like I said, being white in these areas. Mountaineer Mall, that's what it's called, the Mountaineer Mall. You have the yellow being on the railings and doors, basic architecture. But the thing that makes it liminal mostly is this exit area, because it's one of those things that draws you in and makes you wonder, you know, what could be beyond. The space in between. Why would an exit lead you to an enclosed space? You know? Also just the length makes it feel uncomfy, you know? Like, here's 3 flights of stairs, but having these different walkways and it just really warps the perception, especially when here, this is what you're looking at. Let's see what y'all are saying. Was there in a dream? Can recommend. 10 out of 10. Definitely seen this somewhere. 9 out of 10. Dead movie. We are halfway through the stream. We are indeed. Shuki, in the stream, are you going to play games? Probably not. No. That gives me those industrial, like, museum vibes. 9 out of 10. The light catches my eye here. They're placed so randomly. Oh, yeah, definitely. That's another thing, is the lights are so scattered at the top here. It's just like boom, 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 boom. And then you can even see the reflection on the ceiling. Looks like a Japanese mall. Never seen a Japanese mall. They sound interesting, though. 8.6 out of 10. I really like the yellow. I love airports, the way the lights scatter across the ceiling. I like liminal spaces enough, but the industrial ones for me just kicks it up to the ultimate vibe levels. Oh, certainly. I love the industrial-looking liminal space images. The lights are placed randomly on the ceiling. Yeah. The colors in this one reminds me of a painting I once made. Oh, that's cool. Art relating to other art. 10 out of 10. 100 out of 10. So this one and the other one seems to be pretty popular. 6.5 out of 10. I'd give this one a 9 out of 10. Really mall soft like. 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, I personally, as in speaking as me, myself, I'd say 9 out of 10. But let me read off what y'all are saying. 8 out of 10. I would love to be here. Industrial liminal spaces are my favorite. They remind me of UAC, Atlanta Mission from Doom Eternal. Very specific, but possibly true? Shuki, can you do one? I just did an image next. Maybe. 7 out of 10. Devil Monkey, 605. How do I submit an image in the Google form? Do I just put the image link in? Yes, exactly that. 4 out of 10. That's a pretty low score for a pretty good image. 8 out of 10. Love it. Dark of all traits. Hey, good to have you. Shuki, how do I share a photo? You just send a link of the image. So get your image off of... if you're looking at the image, unless you have it physically saved on your hard drive, which if you do, that means you must have found it unless you took the image yourself. You'd have to just get a link, which you can do by just right-clicking on the image and doing copy image address. Not my personal favorite, but still pretty good. 7 out of 10. For me, that's 8 out of 10 in general. 6 out of 10. 9 out of 10, the blue gives me kind of underwater vibes, like a dead mall in Atlantis. That's cool. I feel like the plants kind of ruin it, though. I don't know why. I actually like the plants. Because, they're not real plants. Or, not that they're not real plants, but they're prop plants. They're design plants. They're there to make the mall look prettier. You know, if it was abandoned vines growing out of, like, the walls or something, then I would say maybe because, you know, it kind of gets rid of the industrial feel. But the fact that you have these fake plants here, it makes it more sad if you go with the census of, like, there were people here, because it's like, well, you know, what happens to these plants now? They're not in the elements. They're contained in these little areas, and I don't know. That's kind of tragic. Can it be a Reddit link? Oh yeah, majority of the ones that I look at are Reddit links, and then with those I usually put them in chat so people can save it, comment it, like it, do whatever. Blighted Admiral. Good to have you, Blighted Admiral. I saw you were commenting on a lot of the videos recently. The plants look sad, which is sad, but it fits. Exactly. Exactly. Let's go ahead and move on. I'm gonna do one in the 100s because somehow we started at 400 submissions and now I'm at 450 submissions. So let's just go down the top of the list. Don Abrams. Okay, this image is kind of... I'm going to save that one for personal reasons. We'll leave it at that. So, Don, I'll come back to it. But Entity. Oh, we did that one already. Sometimes I forget to mark it off. This could be a good one. So this one is submitted by Gangster Pantera. And for some reason the image was marked on Reddit as NFSW, but I can't see any NSFW stuff in this image. So hopefully there's not. But I'm going to go ahead and set it. You know, maybe I'm not catching something. But here we are. All right, what are we looking at here? Definitely a liminal space image. This is I was talking about earlier in the stream how I haven't really felt like anything has felt very liminal, but this one feels very liminal. Why am I suck? Yes, it can be a Discord link, I believe. Temporal engineer. Imagine HVAC equipment in the back rooms use. Oh my god, how NSFW, a creepy image. Yeah, I don't know why. Laundromat. Yeah, it is just a laundromat. Again, I like the atmosphere outside. The atmosphere outside is what makes it liminal to me. This is very, you know, there were people here vibes. Just how scattered everything is and just how it seems so desolate. You know, it's like in an instance everyone vanished from this site, and if you wake up, this is what you see, you know. Things are not orderly. Things are out of place. It's chaos, it's confusion, you know. And these add to it, and just the placement, the randomness of it, the fact that this is open. It's like, where are the people, you know? Where are the people in this image? Imagine you turn around the washing machines and it goes on infinitely. There are shoes at the door. Oh, there are shoes at the door. All the more creepy. Why do the people take their shoes off, you know? Point of view. You just moved into a neighborhood. You can't buy a washing machine or drying machine. So you go down to your local laundromat. You walk in, but there's no one there. That was from Bill Nye. This also feels like an abandoned mall, LOL. Especially with the basket carts looking things. Yeah. It seems like it was abandoned quickly, like there was something in there. Exactly. It's very there were people here vibes. There is a very creepy laundromat where I live. It's always empty and run down, and no one takes care of it. That's creepy. What's throwing me off are the several parts of the sandals in the front of the door. Agreed. I feel like the sticky notes are saying the machines don't work anymore. That's my thought. Like, I don't know why else they would be there. 6.5 out of 10. Feels like the windows and the doors weren't shown. It would look better. No, I think that it adds to it personally because, you know, no life on the inside, no life on the outside, and that just makes it all the more creepy in my opinion, especially with the scattered debris here. It definitely makes it like look more chaotic. And I don't know where it is, you know, you can't really tell. It looks like it's in an alleyway, and these are some like low buildings, which makes it feel all the more encased. So, I like this image a lot. Give it a solid 8.2. It looks like there's a parking lot or something outside, a huge enclosed space leading to a much smaller building filled with washing machines. 8 out of 10. So yeah, kind of like what I was saying. It looks like it's day outside, and the picture is surrounded by multiple abandoned buildings. Perhaps it's a motel. I've never been to such a place, but I feel it. It looks like it's taken very early in the morning. True, you do get that kind of lighting. The bluish but not sunlight. POV, you were washing your clothes and a hand slaps against the inside of the washing door next to you. If you were by yourself, that would definitely be terrifying. Very nostalgic for me. The baskets remind me of jellyfish. Evan J. Kelly, 10 out of 10. Moom says 5 out of 10. Kathleen says 7 out of 10. Midnight says 1 out of 10. Cyrus says 9 out of 10. Brayden, I will give it a 7.7 out of 10. It looks like it could be cool from the inside and strange because there's no reason as to why there's shoes there. 9 out of 10. Are you going to do a future stream playing Liminal games? Yeah, definitely. Probably on Twitch, though. I'm going to keep the Saturday streams to more community engagement, content-oriented stuff like this where I either edit or we look at images together. Has a Japanese vibe for me somehow. I can understand that a little bit. It reminds me of other Japanese Liminal Space images I've seen. Maybe it's just the condensed writing from the laundry machines. It reminds me of Detroit Become Human scene. It's so dark inside the washing machine's kind of unnerving, definitely. I wonder what the yellow paper on the washing machine door say. 8.5 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10. What's up, Skinks? Imagine the world in a few days after humanity had disappeared. Yeah. Again, very just there were people here vibes. It's a cool location. 9 out of 10. Cool old 2000s aesthetics. 8 out of 10. It's very good. But to be a 10 out of 10, it'd have to be darker and more enclosed. And has a weirdish vibe. Jeremy West, 9 out of 10. Now it looks like it kind of looks like an art museum material. You think this is art museum material? Maybe. Will you do any more Making Liminal Space streams? Yeah, next Saturday. We're gonna switch it up. Go back and forth, see how that is. Let's move on. Thank you, Gangster Pantera, for sending that one in. Here we are. Oh, this is a pretty large image. Hold on. What am I looking at here? Okay. So this image was sent in by Temporal, or Max, Temporal Engineer in the stream, I believe. Feels somewhat liminal. Today is Liminal Saturday. You know it. Liminal Saturday. Every Saturday, possibly. At least, this is what, the 5th Saturday in a row? No, 4th, I think, because I did do it on a Wednesday one of these times. But yeah, what do we think of this image? It looks very homey. Like, you could have told me that you took this image, Temporal, and sent it in, and I would believe it. Yeah, exactly. This is my house. And I will say, if you're willing to share that, that's fine, but do be careful. You know, obviously you were smart and you didn't post any, but this goes for anybody who might send images of their house or locations of where they live. Be very mindful, because this is a public stream, meaning that anybody could see, you know, this stuff. And Temporal, if you're okay with sharing this stuff, that's great. But, you know, for anybody who else will send images like this in the future, do be mindful. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and break this image down. It feels very homey. Obviously, Temporal said that this actually is an image of their home. So, go figure. The lighting is what makes the image. I feel like, you know, you have the one light straining from over here, and then just this one right here. It really works. I don't really know what to say. The lighting is what makes this image, because it makes there's a lot. It's a house, you know. There's people living in it. There's a lot in this image. There's a water bottle here, it seems, and there's so many things on the shelf, and having the light dim makes it so you can't really make out what those things are, so your brain just kind of fills in what they would be, you know? Like, to me, this is, I don't know what this is, but my brain just fills in, like, postcards or something, you know? Or pictures. And because my brain fills that in due to us not knowing what it is because of the lighting, it makes it feel all the more familiar, meaning, you know, I can relate to it, which what gives off the familiar nostalgic vibes. You know, obviously, I've never been in this house, but there are elements in this photo where I've been in houses that look similar, which add to it. I'll give this image a 5.8 out of 10. 6 out of 10, actually. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. What are y'all saying, though? 11 out of 10 from Skinks. It feels like people were here too recently. 6 out of 10. Rich Diamond Gaming. This picture is 100 out of 10. Beast, a 10 out of 10. Bill Nice, a 10 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 10 out of 10 Ambience. Makes me feel like something is there, I just can't see it. The controlling everything the world has done, but the world is only me in the house if I'm back in the same house. It feels like I'm sitting on the couch being watched by someone from the kitchen or whatever. Yeah, I get that vibe a lot. 7 out of 10, 9 out of 10. The shadows are separating and living in the kitchen areas. It makes it feel more dreamlike. I'm going to have to give it a 6 out of 10. Lonely Writer's house vibe. Definitely. The lighting is really cool, but I don't particularly resonate with this one. 6 out of 10. You know you've succeeded in life when your house is considered a liminal space photo. Succeeded? I guess succession is a personal belief, you know. So to each their own. Winchester vibe, 10 out of 10. Winchester like from Shaun of the Dead, or Winchester like the town? Because I'm pretty sure there are multiple Winchesters. 6.5 out of 10. Shuki, I submitted one that might be considered good. Well, that's for us to figure out. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 6 out of 10. If you leave the white light on the couch, you're open when what lurks in the dark. That's scary. Very solid, 1,000 out of 10. This gives me like an 80s sitcom after hours kind of vibe. True. What I see in that would be probably the couch. That's what I'm seeing most with the 80s sitcom after hours vibe. Do you do the images in order or at random? I do the images on a variety of factors. I tried to make it fair for everybody. So. Yo, Gruesome is self-promoting in the Discord. Well, there's a self-promotion channel? I don't really know. Kind of random. What's up, Gruesome? See ya in the chat. Gruesome is cool. 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 I have no idea what's going on. What do you guys think about the outside lighting? Oh, the outside lighting's great. Lighting gives mixed signals, but I'd say 9 out of 10 those mixed signals make it good. Yo, I'm getting like rated here. Can I turn off the chat for a second? Don't know what's going on there. People spamming in the chat. What is happening in chat? I couldn't tell you because Streamlabs is blocking out the bad messages, but I think YouTube is keeping them. But I don't have YouTube up, so I actually don't know. Let me refresh the stream on YouTube. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, we're gonna hear double for a second. I think the spamming has stopped. I'm gonna turn the stream back on, or the chat box back on. Bots? I don't think I'm popular enough to get bots. Hey Shuki, Gruesome is a good guy. I mean, I'm a bit confused because... Oh, nope, they're back. Okay. I'm so confused because half of the people... Like, I know Gruesome personally. That's the thing. So, it's very confusing. Is it... I'm gonna need your help. It's the Juice and Trey Shas Jane, I think. are the ones that are doing it. But also in chat, they're saying that they're not bots. I'm also, you know, I'm very confused. Why do people get mad at Gruesome? I don't know. Gruesome didn't do anything, and then all of a sudden people are saying, oh, Gruesome's spamming, and then... The juice is loose. What's happening? I couldn't tell you. I think I'm gonna move on. Just be cool, you guys failed me. He told us in the Discord to raid you. No. I don't think so. Again, I know Gruesome personally. You picked the wrong person to throw under the bus. I'll be honest. And I don't think Gruesome would do this. I haven't talked to them in a while. But no. So, no, it's not bullying, LMAO. I was trying to blow up the stream so more people and more are just going crazy. Okay, so you were trying to support the stream and you were like, let me get my friends to come help, but then your friends ended up being like this? I'm just confused. I'm gonna just move on to the next image. We'll give it a couple moments. Maybe when the chat calms down, I'll turn it back on. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it off. I'll still read out your stuff. It's just not gonna show up on the video, which is unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? Oh, gotta always have one of these images on the stream. So this image was sent in by Evan, who is in the stream, or has been. So maybe they'll check this out. Pool core image. I can say that right off the bat. Kick the people who are spamming. Are we still getting spammers? Again, it doesn't show up for me. It only shows up, like, it doesn't show up on the YouTube chat, and it doesn't show up on this on the Streamlabs chat. So it's really hard to actually pluck them out. And I think their messages are just gonna keep flooding. I don't know. Let's turn it back on for now. Get back to actually discussing it. Okay. How do you get to the diving board? Wonderful pick. I like this one. This image is funny because the diving board is shaped like a pea. It feels like this place is much bigger than we can see. Definitely. Show chat and stream again? Yeah. My question is, if someone tells you to rate a stream, why would your first instinct be, let's say blank is racist? Also, this image is super dream, like 8 out of 10. There you go, Strawberry. I'd love to swim in it, to be honest. I'd say that when you get pool core images, there's always two types of people. And I think with me saying there's two types of people, you can tell what I'm going to say. The first one being, I want to swim in this water. And the second one being, I don't want to swim in this water. And there is never an in-between, and it will always be like those two extremes. Because take Crazy, for example, somebody who's in the chat. I know Crazy has previously said that they would want to swim in like the dream pools. You know, the liminal space short video I made the video on. I know for a fact Crazy would want to swim in this pool. And Crazy also said that they'd want to swim in this. And that's basically how the people are. You have the people who want to swim in the water and the people who don't want to swim in the water. And I think that we can take those two groups and learn something from that. Because I think I'm in the category of people who would not want to swim in this water. Firstly, the cave one because of the crystals, but the main reason being these images are so anxiety inducing to me, and I could not tell you why, that just swimming in the water itself is just so, like, I don't know. I feel like something will always go wrong while I'm there. For me, it depends on each pool pick. Yeah. And I get that. But they're all so anxiety inducing. Because, you know, look at, for example, if I have it really fast, and I'm glad I keep the images from the old streams because it makes it really easy to reference. I always come back to this one. You cannot tell me that this is not an anxiety-inducing image. Or like this one. Because you feel like you're in an enclosed room. And that's scary. And, you know, this one has the water filling up, and I don't know. Not for me. I don't know how to swim, says the kitten boy. You'll learn. Maybe. I don't know. What about just chilling on the side? No, I mean, yeah, chilling on the side, that's fine. But I think it's because I have some, like, weird associated childhood memory with like, aesthetically pleasing tile-looking pools like this or something. I don't know. I'm just coming up with whatever is the first thing in my mind. But I don't know. I'm not a swimmer for liminal space images. I do swim normally, but, like, I'm not in liminal space. I would not want to swim in liminal space pool images. Just a little fact I think I could share. I would definitely want to swim in the dream pools. They just pretty to pass up, although I'm 0% sure it's in between because I would never swim in the cave pool, but the others are fine. Okay, yeah. I'm more talking, like, comedically, but yeah. Imagine one of those clean pool picks having a massive drain that takes up half the pool. That would make the anxiety 8, 2, 3, 7, 4, 7, 4, 7, 4, 3, 8, 9, 2, 9, 2, 9, 2, 9 times worse. I left the stream real quick to watch a big bird break down a door. Oh yeah, no, that's a fair reason to leave and come back. I would say 5 out of 10 because the full photos are the same. No, not this image, nightmare stuff. The best shot memory were in swimming pools, even when they were very practical, so my brain is hardwired to think water equal happy and relaxed. Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of the opposite for me with aesthetically pleasing pools. Maybe I had some bad memories associated with that I just don't realize, you know. Maybe that's why. I'm just going off of, you know, what I'm thinking instinctually. Looks very weird, but really isn't liminal enough. How do you swim in a picture? You close your eyes and picture the image, and then you insert yourself. So step 1 is to have an active imagination. Brady B, the pool leads to hell. Great first thing to say. I don't care for pool photos. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, but pool photos are a big majority in liminal space images, so you're gonna see a lot of them. Should you become one for those Go Animate videos? Are you like a grounded for the... Oh yeah, I Go Animate where you put in like, you spam and the robots are just like, and it goes on for like 2 minutes. Those are a throwback. Is Go Animate even still around? I put an animatronic in the water and my soul will leave my body in the snap of a finger. I mean, yeah, I'd be pretty terrified just seeing an animatronic normally. You don't go into random bodies of water, especially not a cave, where you'll get hypothermia and it might flood. Also, you don't know what's in there. I mean, yeah, what about like amoebas? Aren't those like in water? I exist in a live stream now. Indeed you do. It looks more like a board just laid up and not attached to the floor. Yeah, it does just kind of look like it's laid on there. Caillou punishment day 18 plus dismemberment. Don't know what I just read, but okay. Oh, you know that's sorry, that's the Go Animate. That's the Go Animate. No, I'm a hip kid. I'm cool. I'm awesome. I know exactly what that is. Wheatley is scared of this one. Portal vibes. A lot of portal references this stream. But Interesting. Let's go ahead and put the ratings in. Get the ratings. I'm gonna give this one a solid 6 out of 10. I keep giving 6 out of 10s. I give rating. The thing is, it's such a variety. Maybe we can do a stream where we can go back and look through all the images, and we'll break them down by like proper ratings. You know, like we'll set up categories. We'll get a little spreadsheet or something. We'll set up categories. It'll be like weird core, dream core, pool core, Seuss core, you know, and we'll rate each individual image. And, you know, for images that don't apply, we'll put non-applicable. And then for the ones that actually fit the ratings, you know, where it's like liminality or just like, you know, otherworldliness, we can go through and just give that ratings. And maybe it's just another stream idea we can do. But, you know, if that's interesting, let me know. If you would all like to go through and categorize the different ratings per image and things like that, and different categories and tags. I feel like that could be fun, but I don't know. Let me go ahead and read these ratings out. Y'all are saying 2 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 6.8, 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 9 out of 10 for the art, but 6 out of 10 for the liminality, 8 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Crazy. Some big number out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I like the design. 3 out of 10, P out of 10, 7.8 out of 10. Caillou Core, 6 out of 10, 10 out of 10. The P is for pool. Yeah, the image is speaking to us. It kind of reminds me of that one app where you could play music. What's it called? Pandora? Anybody still use Pandora? That would be really fun. Okay, good to know. Brenda, hello. Good idea. Okay, cool. 10 out of 10, pulse is now 60 probably. Liminal aspect, 7 out of 10. 5 out of 10 doesn't really do anything for me. This image is 4 out of 10. It's a weird pool. 8489999959999999999 out of 2. Yes, do its floody pool, 10 out of 10. It reminds me of Patreon. Oh yeah, the Patreon logo. Except the Patreon logo is just a line with a circle now. It's not even a P. I don't know why they did that. Oversimplified logos. Topic of discussion currently. Not topic of discussion. Relevant topic currently. Especially with Discord changing their logo recently. Liminal space categorization video. Yeah, Nancy, you commented something that you'd like to see something like that. Thing is I don't know how I'd go about it on a video. I feel like it could only be something done during a live stream, and then I could then turn it into a video via stream highlights or something similar. Which, maybe we can do that then. Maybe I can Twitch stream us categorizing them, and then I can turn the Twitch streams into videos. Maybe. Let's go ahead and move on. Patreon logo is Pong, basically, at this point. Yeah, Caillou creature feature from both the people, Roses and Rose Red, or Rose Chan and Rose Red. Y'all make me cringe with that. Reading that out loud. Creature feature. Ugh, don't even get me started. Just kidding. It's all jokes here on the Shuki channel. Let's see. Mike. Johnny Chip 06. I'm gonna do yours. And you have not disappointed me, Johnny Chip 06. Thank you. Because, for anybody who doesn't know, Johnny Chip 06, their image, it looks like a mall. I don't think it is, though. But anyway. Let's talk about this one. Liminal, immediately. I get the liminal vibes immediately from this image. Stubbing your toe in a liminal room. That might hurt. Random question, but do you plan on making videos on liminal spaces in games? Oh, definitely. I definitely have, people have recommended a bunch. There's a new one I heard today in the stream. I think it was called Dream or something like that, and then there was one called Superliminal, and then there's I want to do a video on Source Games and how that's liminal spacey. Hey, that's mine. Microwave Staked. Are you Johnny Chip 06 Microwave Steak? Because if so, this is a really good image. It feels very 80s architecture, so you get kind of familiarity and nostalgia. The lighting is what makes it... Yeah, I see like the bowling alley floor, if that makes sense. Carpeted benches, truly criminal. A criminal liminal bench. Looks retro, probably a skate place next to some other place. Strange architecture for sure. Yeah, no, it's cool. I like it. I like this image a lot. It's a place I would want to go to actually like skate, you know, because it seems cool. I like this image. I like the lighting. It's a good image. I wish I could break it down more, but to be completely honest, it's just so good. You know, like anything I'd say, it's just kind of like an objective fact. The lighting, they're all different, which makes it feel, you know, ominous but unique. The carpeted benches being criminal, which we already mentioned. The obtruding pillars here for the ceiling, which... Why? You know, I feel like there could be a staircase here. Maybe this is like an observatory lane. And then skates. Gotta love the neon signs. On August 6th, let's all go down to Liminal McDonald's and order the creature feature burger, and the look on Shuki's face will be awesome. Can I pin stream comments? Can I pin that comment? Doesn't look like I can. Mental pin for that one. For the cringe comment. Looks like a kind of movie theater. Yeah, no, it does. Does this place exist? Is it still open? I'd have to look into that some other time, but it's definitely piquing my curiosity. As someone who loves skating rinks, the color palette here is just god-awful. 4 out of 10. Yeah, I know, right? I feel like it's very bland. Looks like a skate rink, but so bare, without any trash, like people haven't been there in years. Well, I think the lack of trash is a good thing, but I see where you're coming from. Bowling alley vibes. The carpet everywhere. Yeah. 8.1 out of 10. 8.7 out of 10. I'd probably give this one a 7.8 out of 10. Did my Counter-Strike image go through? Maybe. How about a liminal space neon lights video? Neon lights? Like a video on neon lights? Based on liminal... Yeah. No, that'd be cool. I'd have to gather a variety of cool liminal space neon light photos, but I would love to do that. Love to do that. I hate the black door next to the skate sign. Oh, I didn't even realize that. What the heck? Now that you pointed out, you're right. That's so creepy. It's a ladder. Who's going up there? With roller skates on? I don't think so. But the colors being so awful makes it interesting, definitely. 10 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. Literally bowling alley reskin. It does just look like a bowling alley, more than a skate rink. The carpet is good. It's just, ugh, red and white. Yeah. Do you know what the rink is called? Microwave Steak? Skate City. What a generic name. 3 out of 10, too dry, can't swim. Okay, crazy. You know what? When you go to skate on the ceiling, not a safety hazard at all. No, I think it is. Especially if, you know, fall off the roof. Let's go ahead and move on. Do this next one, see how much time we have left from there. I saw one. Do a random one here. Do a completely random one. Just pick, land, scroll up and down, and boom. I landed on one that I've already done, so I'm just going to do the one below it. Have we done this image before? I think we already have. Okay, next one. Let me go back down to the list. I feel bad because I know a lot of people have like images they want. I wish I could get to all of them. Oh, here's a unique one. Interesting submission. Way of submission, I guess you'd say. I'll leave it at that. But this image was submitted by Crazy. And not your average pool image. A lot of the times you get your very standard you know, white tiled room, but this one feels almost otherworldly. More pictures equal more streams, basically. But, man. If I were to start with this image, Jonathan Lindsay with 199, hey you, and then a shaking, what even is that? Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate it. Appreciate the dono, the $2. Thank you, thank you. I don't know what the image you sent is, but thank you. Shout out to them. Appreciate it, brother. Rich person's pool. The water looks radioactive. Carter, hi. Hello, Carter. Green pool. Mine is on Google Drive. It reminds me of the picture of a shark inside an aquarium with green lights. Richmond, Pog U donation. It looks like an outdoor fancy public pool next to some motel, perhaps. Background. This is the pool I've been to with my family as a child. I just found an airy pic of it a few days ago. Very interesting. Well, it's a very pretty pool. I was going to get to breaking it down, but then the 199 from Jonathan, thank you again, distracted me. So let me actually get into it. The sky, otherworldly feeling, which balances with the pool also looking otherworldly. So overall, this image just feels otherworldly. I think I already mentioned that enough times. The light blinding here, or just this area in general, does make it feel... Oh, I don't even know what to say. It adds to it, though. It makes it... I can't make out much of what's going on in the image. It's so bright, and it looks like some of the pool is separated by a fine line of light. 6 out of 10. It looks really relaxing, like a resort. I'd swim there. Alien pool is very cool. Agreed. Yeah, it just feels very, I don't know. There's a lot that I can infer. Like, here's a clock, here's a plant, here's a plant. But it doesn't really tell me anything. It's just like, here's objects. And so, having a limited perception on what or where this image is adds to its liminality, I would say. If that makes sense. But, yeah. I'd rate this one probably a 5.8 out of 10. I know it sounds a little low, but I'm trying to be more critical. Because I feel like with my last streams, I was just kind of giving 8s and 7s. So, 8 out of 10 would drown here. I want to drink the water. I wouldn't want to drink that water. I feel like, well, despite the fact that it's green, I just feel like it probably has a lot of chlorine, considering it's a, I think, Crazy said that it was like a family pool that they went to, so obviously it's like a, you know, they keep it in good condition. Also, why does it look like the water's overflowing here? Does that look like for anybody else? Maybe it's part of the pool and I just don't see that, but I don't know. Wait, I just realized the water is overflowing. Okay, yeah, right. To me, it's not very liminal because it's too open and it looks like a regular pool to me, and the sky looks like Midwest late sunset to me, so I'd say 5 out of 10. That's a good way of summing it up. It looks like there's a head on the sky. Yeah, the water is overflowing. It makes it so strange. Purple and green are usually the colors that that go together, but here it makes a lot of sense. Yeah. They're not usually colors that go together. But it works here. Oh, what's up, Curry? Good to have you. But yeah, thank you, Crazy, for sending that one in. Let me go ahead and do one more, and we're reaching the 2-hour mark, so perhaps we'll start wrapping it up. Ah, here is a good one. So thank you, Crazy, once again for sending that one in. And let's do this one right here. So, play place image, it seems. It looks edited, which is not a problem. But the darkness... Let me read it. Go ahead and read it. 10 out of 10 would love to be here alone and just breathe the unbothered existence. So this one is sent in by Kyle. I think Kyle's in the chat currently. I've been seeing them saying a couple things. But yeah, no, this is a scary image, I guess you would say. Infinite slide, yeah, basically. Deep slide. Oh sheesh, the Funhouse video? Yeah. Which, funny that comes up a second time during the stream, but I do want to mention this just because it's like something, I don't know. I recently added closed captionings on that video, and I'm going through my older videos and trying to put closed captionings on those as well. So if you are interested in captions for some reason, or you know somebody who is deaf or something, you can share them that video because I put captions on it. The contrast of the bright, colorful happiness with the darkness of the slide is the chef's kiss. Yes, it's a very, very classic liminal space tactic, especially with images similar to this. I could pull up one that looks very similar. I could pull up two that look very similar, actually, and I will really fast. But just because it reminds me of an image what I want to share really quickly. It reminds me of this one. Apparently in this image though, this one is actually photo edited, because when I used this in a video, the person who uploaded it was like, yeah, I actually took this photo and edited people out of it. So pretty cool. And then if I go here, I can do like this one, which actually is from the Rainbow Funhouse. But, you know, each image has its own stylization and weight to it. You can't tell if it's going up or down. That's a really good point. And now that you realize that, I can't unsee it. I can't tell if it's going up or down either. I'm fairly certain it's going down, but it could also be going up. The Pride slide. Yes. I dislike how the slide next to it is a wall. Yeah, that's true. You just do have kind of a wall here. I recognize that other picture. Which one? Because there's multiple. Oh, they cousins. I'm curious how it looks with people now. Yeah, I'm just wondering how they might have edited it out, to be honest. 4 out of 5 slides because it's liminal to me. Is that your rating? You give it a 4 out of 5 slides? From the reflections, it's down unless the ceiling is slanted. Yeah, you can tell, but it is fun to like try to look at it and try to convince your brain like, no, it's going up. I don't know. I can see it coming, like someone coming down, if I really look at it at a certain angle. But you know that it's framed like that. if that makes sense. So. But yeah, what are we thinking? I know I've kind of not really talked about the image itself because I've had these images up. But, probably say a solid... I don't even know. What are you all thinking rating wise? It's a pretty good one. I kind of want to give it like a solid 7, I'll be honest. I love the juxtaposition between, you know, children architecture and scary imagery being the black void here. It works very well liminally. Hey Shuki, it was actually my birthday like 5 days ago. Just arrived home from a trip. Oh, nice, man. Happy belated birthday. 7 out of 10. What if it was just horizontal and not even a slide? Okay, now you're just breaking my mind. 10 out of 10, love this image. 9 out of 10, 9.2 out of 10. 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10. 1. 7 out of 10. The edit looks good, so 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10, gotta love the rainbow. That's Funhouse. What's up, Slivy? Good to have you. Sylvie, excuse me, not Slivy. Every time I see your name, I think Snivy, the Pokemon. So I keep thinking in my head like Slivy, even though it's not. It's Sylvie. And I might not even be pronouncing that right, so apologies there. GM Mimes, I say Mimes because their name is literally Mimes and not memes, so. Professor Neko, 8 out of 10. Evan, 10 out of 10. Could you imagine sliding up the slides backwards? 8.5 out of 10. My H. Hello, Saki. Hello. If you look closely, it kind of looks like the slide got copy and pasted. Yeah. With this one, the reflection, I honestly thought there was a 5th slide. Because does not look like it at the bottom here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you go up and it's just rather just the reflection. But yeah. I think we can do one more because I just hit the 2-hour mark. So let me find an interesting name. Once again, y'all went nuts with the submissions and now I'm at 500 almost. Okay, we'll do this one. Okay. Try to find a good one to end it off of. Should I send a link or how does that work? And the name is unknown, so I don't actually know what that was. Oh, this one. Here we go. And I think it's number 17. This one was sent in by the Kitten Boy. So thank you for sending your image in. Thank you for the submission. Thank you for your patience as well. Very different from the last image. What are we thinking? My hands smell like mayo. Thank you, Brenda. Curry. Thanks. Thanks for what? I don't know what I did. So, Dead Mall? Start with that. Gotta love dead malls. Is that a shopping mall? I'm pretty sure it is. Good way to end out the stream. Ended on a mall, but yeah, this photo's. It feels liminal, but it also feels very I don't want to say dream core or weird core. I think I need to come up with like a new word. Or we need to. For just things that don't seem that they should be there. Like it just doesn't exist in reality. Like abstract core or something like that. Or like strange core or something. Because why is there this normal mall here, but then you have a normal like house wall with a normal house door with a golden doorknob? It just does not feel right. And I don't want to say it's dream core or weird core, but I can't think of a name that actually fit it to. So what are some things that we can think of? Because I can't think of anything. Let's see what y'all are saying. The dead mall supremacy has awoken. Yes. None of the architecture, in my opinion, but the left door seems like it leads to nowhere. 8 out of 10. Hi, sorry I'm late. It's okay, Meredith. Sorry that you had to join late, because we're going to be closing it up soon, unfortunately. Doesn't look bad, to be honest. I love that it feels more like the pic is taken from a specific purpose, as if it should be shown, but does not show up, so we're just get the background. Oh, wait. I love that it feels like the pic is taken for a specific purpose, as if it should show something, but it doesn't show up, so we just get the background. I kind of get that. It's harder to look at the image when I set it as the background because of how much this space takes up. But if I were to do that, yeah, no, definitely it feels like something's missing here. Odd core, yeah, that could work. Glitch core, yeah. The kitten boy core, thank you, the kitten boy. Mystery core or normal core. Deja vu, I've been in this place before. Core. Garlic knot score. Eerie feely. Stop. Why are you so good at coming up with these terrible names? This is an awesome first time experience. Thank you, Shuki. Of course, Nancy. Hope I can catch you next Saturday as well. Spatial core. Century 3rd Mall in Pennsylvania. Did you already find this, Cyrus? I'm impressed. Call it unidentified core. Not a bad idea. Mall core. We already have dead mall supremacy. All the dead mall supremacists are gonna come out just for this one image. They're gonna come show their support and then go back to sleep for another millennia until I pull up another dead mall image. Looks like a mall I've been in before. Normal core. Seuss core or sus core. Either way, don't like it. I take that as a compliment. Well, you shouldn't. Surreal core. I'm kidding, of course. It's all jokes here on the Shuki channel. 9 out of 10 for me. Very good palette. Empty vibe. I also just realized if you look in the back, there's a pitch black night outside. Wow. Okay, yeah. That's something. Fract core might be good because reality looks fractured. Yeah, something like that. That's true, though. Why is it pitch black? That's creepy. Why is it pitch black with sunlight? So it's not pitch black? I don't know. This is an image that it's like I'm sure you might have noticed I've not been talking about the image, and it's not because, you know, I don't want to per se, but there's just so much going on. I don't know where to start, and that just is kind of overwhelming me. It's kind of like this one. Where is it? This one. It's like there's so much, you know. Why is there sunlight coming in when it's black outside? Why is there a normal door here? What's this? Is it an oversea? Could this possibly be multi layered? You know, why is there an outlet here? Who's plugging in their laptop here? Trash core, Shuki core, arcade core. Just core, of course. A nuclear bomb blew up. Then 100 years later, someone took a picture of an airport core. It's very specific core. I like the red triangle banners on the ceiling. Oh yeah, I see that back there. Prob's giant lamp on top. The blue wall screams ice cream store, but it's a brick wall screams platform 9, 3 out of 4. Is that a Harry Potter reference, I think? Don't kill me, please. Anoma core, anomaly plus core. Not a bad one, not a bad one. Shuki, why do you do liminal stuff? Go play Among Us instead. Alright. cancel all the streams. From now on, I'm strictly an Among Us channel. Hey, can anyone tell me if he did the pick from the last stream? Which one? Evan Orr. Lucid Core. Lucid Core is not a bad one. Yes, Harry Potter, and it's 3/4. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. But, yep, it is indeed the Century 3rd Mall in Pennsylvania. Congrats to the guy who found the mall that this is. I think it was Cyrus who found that one out. But, yep, let me, go ahead and start wrapping it up. So, for starters, thank you all for watching. Thank you, Jonathan, for the dono, and, where is it? Oh, goodness. Jojo Bean 0225 YT/Taco on Discord. Thank you both for the donations on the stream today. Appreciate it. Thank you all for the support and coming out this Saturday morning, taking time out of your day to come spend time with a bunch of people on the internet. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you if you have watched the stream as a video and you've made it this far. You are truly a mad lad. So thank you. Twitter link, not in the description right now, but the Discord server is if you'd want to be a part of the community. Gonna do some Twitch streams, possibly, but pretty, no schedule there, just kind of out of the blue. So don't feel bad if you can't catch it, because I promise it won't be anything important. It's more community-based stuff. So again, thank you everybody. You know I gotta get my thank yous out of the way. Like I said, I think we're at 3K. Could not have done it without you. It's honestly crazy. It's getting to the point where it's actually getting difficult to respond to comments on YouTube. So if any of you are new viewers and you have commented on my videos, sorry I haven't gotten to them yet, but I do hear you. I do see you. I see all of you. So thank you all for the support and everything. We'll leave it at that. Catch you next Saturday on the next Liminal Space stream. We'll be editing some more photos. So I hope to see you there. As always, thank you for watching. Take care. You know how it goes. Love you all.